Assalamu alaikum, peace and blessings. I pray that all is well and everyone is in the best of health and spirits. It is your sister, Denise Renee Muhammad, aromatherapist, author, wellness coach. And we're coming on today to discuss creating your mental wellness by writing it down, creating your mental wellness by writing it down. So that is our topic for today. And as you come in, please share the video. Share the video. Sharing is caring. Sharing is caring. So, in thinking about this topic, creating your mental wellness by writing it down, and I thought about how um, we achieve our goals we're more likely to achieve our goals, 42% more likely to achieve our goals when we write them down, when we can see them. And then that thought led me to think about in the Bible how God told us to write the vision and make it plain. Write the vision and make it plain. So, why should we write the vision and make it plain? Because we have to get our thoughts out of our head. When we write our thoughts down on paper, we're actually giving birth. And when we're able to see those thoughts on a daily basis, when you're able to write your goals down, you're more likely to achieve them because you can see them. And when we're able to see it, it reminds us of what we need to do. So we'll get it once when you write your goals down on paper, you're taking an unseen thought, writing it down. Now you're making it seen where you can see it, and whoever else looks at your list of your goals, they can see it. So you're taking that unseen thought, that idea that's floating around in your head, and you're writing it down. So you're writing the vision and making it plain, and you're making it plain by writing it down. And when you write it down and you're able to look at it every day, you're able to see it, it reinforces what you need to do to make that a reality, to make it happen. So you're taking it from the unseen thought to the seen, which now when you write it on paper, it's in two dimension. It's in the second dimension, and you get it to the third dimension when you start. Uh, okay, once you put that idea or that thought on paper, and then you set out goals and the necessary steps to make it a reality, to give birth to it, to where it has manifested. And so that is the same with when we think about our mental wellness and physical wellness. Write those goals down. What is it that you want to achieve physically and mentally for your physical and mental wellness? Write those things down. And it starts by just taking out a sheet of paper, and how do you want to feel every day for as far as your mental wellness? How do you want to feel every day? So that starts with writing down affirmations, writing down what you're grateful for. You know, a lot of people now, it's a lot of anxiety, depression, people committing suicide because they feel at that point, if you go ahead and with that, then you're just all hope is gone. So we have to create our mental wellness. Write down what it is, how you feel, how do you want to feel. You know, even start by writing how you actually feel. If you're angry, upset about something, it's okay. Write it down. And once you start writing that down, you can see what it is that's triggering that, and then you can get to the root of the problem. And what can help with that? I have a book, Writing My Life, Creating My Mental Wellness. This book is available on Amazon. It has activities in it that you can do to help you rise above emotions, to help you to journal. Journaling is a therapy because you're able to write down what you feel, you're able to see it plainly, and you can get to the root cause of what is triggering you. And then you can start to create better feelings by writing those affirmations down and writing those goals down on how you want to feel on a daily basis. When someone asks you, how you doing? How you feeling? Say, I'm amazing. You're affirming yourself. So that's the mental wellness that you're creating for yourself. And that's what my book, one of the purposes of my book, let me show you. Writing My Life, Creating My Mental Wellness by Denise Renee Muhammad, available on Amazon. Um, and it is one of the first sentence in this book. It says, do you know that we make our own reality and that our beliefs impact our success in life? So what is it that you believe? If you want to increase your success, you have to manage your perceptions and change your thoughts, and you can change your thoughts by writing things down. And I have activities in here that you can do by challenging your thoughts, challenging negative thoughts. That's an activity. You can challenge, why are you feeling like that? And then create that balance. What happened? Why is this upsetting you? What is the negative thought? How does it make you feel? How does what happened affect the next 5 minutes, the 24 hours, and 7 days? These are some questions that are in the activity challenge negative thoughts. Um, and this is the power of writing. And when you write these things down, you're writing that particular vision, you're writing it down, you're making it plain so you can get to the root cause of it and overcome it. But what I wanted to talk about also in regards to why do we need to write down our goals, whatever goal it is, if it is in regards to your mental wellness, your physical health, or your business goals, whatever goals that you want to achieve, you're 42% more likely to achieve them when you write it down. And there's a real science to this. Okay. And I was reading an article and I'm going to read this to you. It says, writing things down happens on two levels: external storage and encoding. External storage is easy to explain. You're storing the information contained in your goal in a location on a sheet of paper that is very easy to access and review at any time. You could post that paper in your office, on your refrigerator, on your desk. It doesn't take neuroscience to figure out that you will remember things better when you write it down and you're able to have that visual clue every day. You're more likely to achieve it. But then the encoding part is the biological process by which the things we perceive travel to our brains in the hippocampus, where it is analyzed. From there, decisions are made about what gets stored in our long term memory, and in turn, what gets discarded. Writing improves the encoding process. In other words, when you write it down, it has a much greater chance of being remembered. So this is, and then it goes on to talk about neuropsychologists have identified the generation effect, which basically says individuals demonstrate better memory for material they've generated themselves than for material they've merely read. So when you're writing it down yourself, you're more likely to achieve it versus just reading it and then reading something out of a book and then you don't have any. You didn't take any notes. When you take those notes, when you write it down, or if you're listening to something and you write it down yourself, you're more likely to achieve it, to be able to remember it better and then put it into practice. in your life. So I thought that was pretty interesting. It's called the generation effect. It's a nice edge to have. When you write down your goal, you get access to the generation effect twice. First, when you generate the goal, when you think about it, you create a picture in your mind. And second, when you write it down, because you're essentially reprocessing or regenerating that image, you have to rethink your mental picture, put it on paper, place objects, scale them, think about their spatial relations, draw facial expressions, etc. And it's kind of like creating a vision board. That is the power of creating a vision board. You get that generation effect. And there's a lot of cognitive processing that takes place when you do this. So, in essence, you get a double whammy that really sears the goal into your brain. So when you go through that whole process, that generation effect, you're sealing it more into your brain, and then you're more likely to achieve it. So that is the power of doing the vision boards, writing things down. It goes in, it marinates into your brain more. It's seared more into your brain, and you're more likely to achieve it. So that takes me back to what I said earlier, where in the Bible it says, write the vision and make it plain. And that's what happens. It's a whole science to it. So, definitely, my book, Writing My Life, Creating My Mental Wellness, can definitely help you get started if you don't know where to start with that on creating your mental wellness. You can definitely pick up my book. And of course, whatever goals you have for yourself, only you know that. That's in your mind. So get out your paper, get a journal, and just start writing that down so that we can manifest. We can say, be it and is, and whatever is in our mind that we want to, manifest, we can definitely achieve it. We'll have a better chance of achieving it when we write it down. So if you interested in getting my book, it's at bit.ly/writing my life. It's available on Amazon as well. Just go to Amazon and type in Writing My Life, Creating My Mental Wellness, and you can definitely get my book there. But I just wanted to come on and share that with you. I was reading about, I thought about why it is so important that we write our goals down. Um, and we were given that command, write it down and make it plain. So that is something that I looked into and found some actual science behind that. And I just want to come and share with you. All right. So you all take care and enjoy the rest of your day. Peace and blessings to you.